her 9th child. All right, everybody. I have a different setting. I have a different setting. It's too bright over there, and
Are you recording? Oh,
yeah, you're talking about 9 children over here.
I was on my phone waiting for you. Sorry.
Now, it is episode 3 of Bumpin' Mugs with Josh and Leesa. Lisa's been slurping. I can hear it real loud. It's like, go away, dog.
This is River. She's the one that's been chewing the bone.
What are you chewing on?
My coffee that you won't let me drink.
Well, anyway, you can notice I have a different setting because it's too bright near my window, so you can't see my face.
How's that?
Yeah, I heard it again. I have to go back and edit that out. It's disgusting. Hate that sound.
Imagine being related to him, people. He's awful. He was so picky. Oh my god.
Nobody wants to hear you go.
I'm not even slurping. Oh my! I can't even drink.
Imagine being related to her, watching her eat, slurp.
Whatever. People think I'm funny.
No, it's not what I heard. But anyway, here we go. Episode 3. First things first. Everybody watch last episode and see our. Let me push this back a little bit. You didn't watch it?
No, I've been busy.
Then you hear your slurping. The picture from last week. Well, she doesn't know what the picture was because she didn't watch it. So
I saw it.
You did.
Yeah, me
what
in
was
a
it?
car.
You in a car
with Grace. I was 6 months pregnant.
Give us the story. I'll cut in.
Oh, jeez. I kind of don't remember it. We were at camp, right? It was cross country team camp.
What year?
Well, 2020. I was pregnant, so it had to be 2021.
21. What park were we at?
I don't know. You don't want to say that, Josh. What if we go back?
Wasn't it? Oh. Now I ain't gonna listen to this.
You never know.
You never know. Was it Buck Crack Creek?
Maybe.
Was it
because I remember driving to go get Twizzlers.
She would. She gotta get her Twizzles.
I was preggo. I wanted my Twizzies. They didn't want to give us all the cabins because we only had 2 adults and we needed 3.
No, we had 3. Well, no, we were 3, Leesa.
Oh, they wanted 4.
You're considered an adult.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They wanted 5 because we had 5 cabins, right? And each cabin needed to have an adult that was whatever age it was.
That's right. They needed to be 18.
And we've never had that ever. And how many years have I done this? They've never said anything. They're like, here, take them, guy, get out of here. And so when we checked in, there were 3 of us checking in.
Yes.
No, I said there were 3 of me, but you guys didn't come in, I think.
Yeah, we were in the cars.
And so, yeah, you had to get back out of the place because I said you guys were still coming, that 2 more adults were coming. Yeah.
You said 2 more adults were coming.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, who's going to be the 2 adults? So it was me and Grace. And mind you, I'm 6 months pregnant. We drove my Jeep. Well, we had, who is this kid that drove? There were 2 kids.
Wasn't it Hannah and Shelby?
Oh, was it? Hannah and Shelby. So Grace and I are hiding in my trunk. And
why were you hiding?
In hindsight, that was so stupid because they were not looking at who was leaving. So we were thinking that they were going to see who was leaving.
Yeah.
So we had 2 of our kids drive us out. Grace and I hiding in the trunk. Again, I'm 6 months pregnant. I'm huge. And so we're hiding in the trunk and we leave and I don't know, I forget what we did. We just were like, just went to go look at something. Then we came back and then Grace and I were driving and then Hannah and Shelby were hiding in the trunk. And so I got out and I really played up the prego card. That was so funny. Grace was dying in the car. I had my hands on my back and I waddled up to the park ranger office and they're like, are you the one that they called? I said, yeah. So I got the extra keys. We pulled the system there. That was fun.
Yeah. Very funny.
It was great.
I just filmed. I just spilled my latte all over the place behind this, so that's awesome.
Well, that's why you need a dog to come lick it up.
No, it's on the chair, on the cloth chair now. Pretty sweet. And all over the coffee table. Well, I guess it's the coffee table, so I guess coffee should be all over the coffee table
Yeah,
now. So I guess that'll be
it's all over mine.
45 minutes soaking into there until I can clean it up. But yeah, that was the, remember, look at the dot. That was the, there you go. Look, you're looking at me now. How fun. No, right here. Hey, yep, there you go.
I
Hey.
don't like that. That's
So
uncomfortable.
yeah, that was the picture at the end of last week's episode. Funny stuff. Grace, we always had a good time. She's one of the coaches that we had. Always fun to laugh with. So that was one of the memories that we've had from the past. And now that was 2021. And I remember now, I was going to back a look at those pictures yesterday of that team that year. And that was like Brock and Jacob's senior year.
Oh yeah.
And yesterday, on Friday, when I was jogging, um, since now I have to jog after practice, sometimes it's late, and now I see a bunch of parents and stuff running or walking. And I saw Brock's mom from behind. I was like, "Is that her? Is that her?" I couldn't tell because usually she walks with her husband Joe, but I didn't see him. So like, that's not her. And so I get closer. I was like, "Oh, it is." So we talked and we chatted for like a half mile until she had turned up her street, and I continued to run on. And we were talking about him and what he was doing and stuff. He's graduating college already.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's moving to Chicago to do chiropractor school. So
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
gosh, that flies very fast. And she was saying, talking about, you're used to kids graduating in this and moving on. This is my first, kid graduating and becoming, an
An
adult and all.
adult.
That. Yeah. I was like, well, yeah, I'm used to, but it doesn't never really gets old. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's never not like sad or something like that when they move on to next things. So, but
Yeah.
that was the picture. Really funny. Good story. Love laughing with Grace. So that's that. All right. What do we got for this week? From comments from last week. We got two of our good listeners here. Dylan, who's listening, you know, he gave us
Because he has to.
some feedback. And of course, I was telling you last night, Miss Jessie Magatov coaches. She's another coach that watches it from Minster, Ohio. For those who don't know, who don't follow Running Ohio, it's probably the most storied program, but cross country track and history. It's won so many state titles and all that. So amazing coach. But she was saying that she loves to know like orders of things and what happens because she's like, we talk about something, then we come back to it because we get off on tangents. It's like, not kind of in a podcast. She's like, I know, but I'm just so, I need to know. I need to know. I need to know what happens next. I saw her at a meet 2 weeks ago, her and Greg, as she coaches with. So shout out to Minster. But I was like, okay, we could do like a little thing at the bottom, like in the description, like what we're gonna be talking about, kind of thing, like little blurbs about it. And Dylan kind of said the same thing too about knowing what's going to be talked about, what's next, and all that sort of thing. So that could be an addition that we have. All right, so what do you got?
Okay.
What's in the mug today for you? What do you got written
It's in
down?
my mug. Well, I was going to talk about my
Well,
last 2 weeks of
nothing's
running.
left in mine because it's spilled
You
all
just
out.
spilled
But
it.
yeah,
It's a bummer.
made a good syrup too.
It's
Go
a
ahead.
bit bummer. Well, you know how I said I was really excited to drop down in mileage last week?
Last week, not yesterday. Yeah,
Last week. Wow.
you didn't
Wow,
do
that
it
was hard. No, I did. That was hard.
to do
Yeah.
less.
Yeah, because you had like back to back like 8-9 miles.
Yeah, sheesh.
And I was not expecting Saturday's run to be that hard. You had 8 at pace, but the day before I did 9 on the hills.
Yeah.
It was really hard Saturday.
Where'd you run?
I just practiced the pig course again.
Oh.
It
And
was
you
hard.
ran what
I
pace
don't
you
know.
run
Maybe
at?
I'm just tired. At my goal pace.
Well, the thing is, like, if you run 2 days a little longer, it's harder-ish. It's almost like running one longer run.
I know. What I realized when I was running, I said, "Oh, okay, that's probably because I ran 9 miles the day before."
What
and all those
pace you run?
workouts.
What'd you run the pace at? The marathon pace.
7:30.
That's what you're gonna run the pig at.
That's what I hope to run the pig at. Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
see how it goes.
And you're not running on Sundays.
No, I take Sundays off. I need to. Too much
Me too.
stuff to do. I gotta clean, you got kids, you gotta go grocery shopping. Gotta do the whole thing.
How are you gonna fit it all in, Craig?
I don't know. He can't hear you.
Craig, you can't fit it all in. What did I do last week? Oh, I had to run before we left for our meet on Saturday. We went to Findlay indoor meet.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we did some stuff last week, like during the week, but it's always like the weekend runs we talk about. What did I do last weekend before the meet? Because I had to run like at 6 or something like that.
You
Before
said
we
you were
left.
climbing still at mileage.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
remember
not.
what it was. I think I just run to how much time I had left. Like we had to leave at 9, so I ran for however long I had, hour and a half or 45 minutes before I left, 15
Yeah.
miles, something like that. I don't know what it was. But then I run again on Sunday because I don't have to feed a baby in the morning.
Be a parent.
Yeah. So because then I take off Tuesday. I'm gonna take off Tuesdays now because our practice for track starts at 4 because I have meetings after school. It doesn't end till 6, and then I have to run at 6, and I don't get home until 8. So I was like, well, I'll take Tuesdays off now because that's just too
It's
late.
awful.
So yeah. What'd you do in this weekend? What'd you run?
Well,
Yesterday?
that's what I want to talk about this week.
Oh.
So we did.
Did you do a workout this week?
Yeah, I did a lot. I did mile repeats, 7 of them on Monday.
Me too.
That was about 9 miles.
Yeah.
Overall.
Did you do like the continuous like jog, or did you do rest, like stop, rest?
No, I jogged. And then Tuesday I did 10 easy, which those are the hardest because they take so long. And you're like, I just want to go home and make dinner.
What does Craig say this time? This is good.
Well, I do all my stuff. I only leech into kid time for like 20, 30 minutes.
That's unacceptable.
Because I get out of work at 3. And
You can't put yourself first.
Okay. Anyway,
Mothers.
So 10 easy on Tuesday, and then Wednesday, this one, I didn't like it. A fartlek. We did 30 seconds. We did 30 seconds really hard, and then 30 seconds at goal pace, your marathon pace. I felt like I was yo-yoing. It was like hard to settle into it. It was very uncomfortable. I feel like if the next time I do it, I'm gonna make the intervals longer. Because I felt like by the time I got like okay, like settled in, I only had like 5 seconds left of that interval.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do it longer.
Wasn't it hard too? Really hard?
Oh,
I guess it depends how hard you make it.
Oh, I was gassed because I was tired from the previous 2 days. But by the end of it, I just laid on my driveway. I just let everyone look at me. That was fun. I was waiting for someone to go, "Are you okay?"
Well, then you can look and you can see what you want to do to your yard as you're laying down, probably. Well, I want to fix this.
That's what I always think about.
What is Dad going to fix? I mean, he's been on for 2 weeks doing your house. I mean, come on.
What are you talking about? He's been at your house here.
Burning stuff. I got a lot of stuff to burn my backyard too.
And then tell him to do it.
I don't.
Exactly. I just had to make me 2 garden boxes because I needed garden boxes. He's bored, Josh. Just have him do something.
He says
he's
when
like, what do you want me to do?
He says he's going to come to practice tomorrow and grab my truck so he can put your garden boxes in it.
Oh, I know.
I was like, how am I going to get home? Well, I have to run anyway after practice, so.
That's what I told him. Like, he's not run. So then, yesterday I did 17.
With Miss Lippy. Miss Lippy.
No. Miss Lippy.
Miss Lippy.
Miss Lippy.
Miss Lippy.
So
Billy, I can't wait till I go to high school.
Stay as long as you can. But I ended up running 4-ish with her, which was nice. But so I'm running up to her, and the first thing she says to me, she just goes, "We gotta up your headphone game."
Yeah.
Because I run with these things. Well, I'm not allowed. Craig doesn't buy me nice things anymore because I lose them. So he buys me these $14 corded headphones. I've
Yeah,
lost
from
probably
China
10
or
pairs
something.
of Bluetooth headphones. Plus, I have weird ears, so they just fall out. But I thought that was
Gosh,
funny. I started laughing at
you
it.
should get the ones that go around your head.
I've lost them.
No, that go around your head that are like they're the bone ones, so you can hear people and stuff. Dylan has
Yeah.
them. He likes them. You've
Yeah.
lost those?
No. I
It's like
would
this
buy
big,
them, but yeah, I
but
might lose them. I don't know. We could put a tile on them or one of those circle Apple things that Craig got me.
okay. So you ran with Miss Lippy. Did you pick her up, or like you ran past her house or something, or she just meet somewhere?
Yeah, she lives in Mount Lookout area, so I ran past
Oh,
and picked
that's
her up,
nice.
and then we ran around Alt Park and hills and stuff.
Ooh,
Then I dropped down Delta.
what is she running?
I
Just
don't think
running for
she's.
fun? Oh,
Yeah,
like
she's
just
just running.
exercising.
Yeah,
Cool.
I don't think I didn't ask. Maybe I should have.
Mm,
She would have told
mm.
me.
Okay.
But yeah, and then I ran down Delta and Eastern and Riverside, and I did the last 5 at goal pace.
Mm. Wonderful. What did I run this week? I don't remember. I ran some stuff afterwards, easy stuff, and then I did do a workout this week. I did some mile repeats with Dylan on Thursday, I think. Yeah, we
Where are
did
you doing
sit
those?
on track
Oh,
after practice.
that's boring.
Or else
You
would I
run
do 'em?
around. I don't know if you had like a mile loop.
Oh no, I didn't track.
I didn't ride on the
Uh,
treadmill.
no, it's better for my feet and everything. We did sit. Oh, I did. He did 4. I did 6. I like a little under 6 pace. They're pretty easy actually. That was good. And then on Saturday, well, it was yesterday. I did like 2 warm up miles and an 8 at marathon pace, and then 2 more like cool down miles, like 12, because that's when practice ended or started at like 9. So I just run at 7 or something like that, 7:30. Um, and we ran through Indian Hill and stuff, all that. I did like Drake and all that sort of thing. So that was good, all hilly. So I was running fine, like 6:30, whatever for those hilly ones. That was good for that. Yeah. All right. What else? What else you got? Oh, you want to talk about your stupid documentary that you want everybody to watch?
I mean, yo, I
I
was
know that.
blown away. Let
I
me tell you,
wasn't.
every
Yep.
millennial chica was obsessed with that show.
Or
And if
cheap.
you say that you weren't, you're lying. Because I love that show. I would stay up till 3 a.m. watching that show, just glued to the TV.
Mother.
You want to be on top? You want to be on top? But boy, Tyra is nuts. She might be more nuts than B. Spears. She cray cray, man. Like she got a problem.
She
Power
was
problem.
acting so normal, like and like it was
Yeah.
weird. Like they're
She's
talking crap
crazy.
about her in the documentary, and she's just like, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
I'm a
oh,
bit crazy. like nuts. Like models, you'd be like, I saw a meme where a model was like, yeah, my mom just got stabbed, so this next photo shoot, I'm gonna be stabbed.
oh yeah. They were shot. No, she got
She-
shot, like murdered, and she's
yeah.
acting like
And
yeah, the
she'd act like
themes
a
they
dead
came up
person.
with. I mean, it was all fake. It's for TV, so like
Yeah, I know,
they
but
had
it's so funny
the
how no one
dumbest
blinked an eye
stuff.
at
Yeah,
like any of that.
when
They
that
did
happened.
blackface. They
Yeah,
did all the different what do you call them?
races.
Races.
Yeah, like I
No one even budged.
and
They
I
just
was like,
watched it and said,
whatever.
"Ah, that's pretty cool." Yeah, she
A-
nuts. But that
And
documentary was wild.
yeah,
Highly
and
recommend it.
three of the 4 people that were the main characters were black. I was like, you think it's okay to do that in a white person's face? Like what? But
Apparently,
now
as
you
long as
couldn't
it's
even.
done by a professional, that might be the
Oh,
loophole.
that's true. That's true. Clearly not very. Clearly, she's not very professional. But I mean, I remember all of that, but nobody really said anything. That's like you just said.
That's what she said. She said it was a different time. I'm like, she's not
It
wrong.
wasn't. It wasn't that long ago, though. Too. It was only like what,
Well,
15,
how old
20
am
years
I?
ago.
36
45.
minus like 20. It's like 20 years ago.
When it first started, and then it lasted a long time, I guess. But yeah,
Oh yeah, I kind of stopped watching it. But yeah, I
to
remember loving that
jump the
show.
ship.
It was wild. So wild.
Yeah, and like yeah. I mean, like modeling though is its own little world.
Well,
Like, is it?
yeah.
And that show talked about, women and all that, but that sort of thing, do you think it's even good for women to do that? Like, not to be mean, but like, what do you expect when you go into the modeling world? You're there to be judged on how you look and how you dress and how you
Right.
walk.
That is,
Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't expect to be treated like a utmost respected person.
Yeah. Well,
You have to have some sort of tough skin to, not tough, pretty
that's
thick
why I
skin.
don't model.
Well, I think that's the reason, but maybe I want to grow a few inches
I think I'd be a good
on that.
hand model.
I got Barb hands.
I was going
They're
to say
like
Big Tim hands. No one knows who Barb and Tim is, Josh.
Man. Well, Barb and Tim. Next episode, Barb and Tim.
Oh boy.
But yeah, that was
anyway. Yeah, Tire Doc. Watch it and report back. It was amazing.
Yeah. What is the? What else you got?
I also wanted to talk about. You know how, I don't know if you have this because people don't really run where you are. When they see you running, they think, "Who's he running from?" But we have our like regulars around. You see running all the time, like a regular runner.
In your town. Yeah.
In my town. Yeah. So we always sit in the porch and watch. Like, we've got Boop Guy, we've got Old Man,
yeah.
we've got we call one guy Pete Carroll because he looks like Pete Carroll. I mean, dead on Pete Carroll. But
wait, hold on. Did you say Boob Guy?
Boob Guy because he runs without a shirt on and his pecs jiggle.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Valid.
I mean, you got to make fun somehow. But there's this guy that I always want to know him because he is this older gentleman. He's probably, I don't know, maybe 70s, but he runs every day in cargo shorts. Right? Cargo shorts and some old pig t-shirt. And he runs by and he never, ever, gives you a hand, gives you a nod, nothing. And I'm just like, I love that because I absolutely hate, having to nod and being friendly. I just don't. I'm just like, some days, sure, it's fine, but most days I'm just like, I want to be by myself and just go. But this man, he is so good. He just does his little shuffle, his little old man shuffle in his cargo shorts. I just want to know what's in his pockets. I want to know him. So if he is,
you've got to know there's keys jingling in those pockets.
Oh, there's something.
Ethan Henry style jingling the keys in his pocket. 100%.
He's probably got a cell phone in there. Actually, no, he doesn't seem like a cell phone type. But he just seems like someone I want to know. And I feel like I could have a cup of coffee on the porch with him just to know his life. Because he just looks so unhappy when he runs. He's just got just this grumpy face. Probably thinking about.
Probably want to get out of the house. Like, I gotta get out of here. Crazy people. That goes to talking about what's his name who wears the jeans around the marathons in.
Oh, Truett.
Podcast son.
Truett Haynes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he runs the marathons in jeans for some.
Well, he does it on purpose. Yeah.
Yeah, it's no.
He actually wears the same jeans that I make Craig buy.
Not to run
perfect jeans. No.
Well, because the name is perfect doesn't mean you need to run marathons in them. I don't care. No.
He's doing it for charity or something. He raises money for something. I forget.
For what?
I don't know the charity. You'd have to look it up. But yeah, they're trying to qualify for Olympic trials in jeans.
Yeah, no thanks. Okay, well that's cool. Outfits, people running. There's some kids that show up to practice in cargo shorts this week.
Hey. Well, now you know it works. They could be onto something.
Yeah, they're learning. Yeah, I'll learn what to wear to practice.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. All right, what else?
The next thing I got is I finally watched your Schemo. And for the listeners that didn't know what Schemo was, because I had no idea what he was talking about. Ski mountaineering. But you were like,
Schemo.
You were shortening it like you knew about
cool.
it. Like, I always watch it. Schemo,
I did it yesterday as a workout.
It's ski mountaineering, for those that don't know. Because I had no idea.
It's like coffee. Yeah.
That was last week. I watched that. Dude, I found myself the way I was watching Tyrodoc. I found myself just
Isn't
doing
it
the
wild?
Georgia stare, just like doing
Yeah.
that. I'm like, first of all, their skis, their foot lifts when they go up the mountain,
Yeah.
so it
Clap
like
ski.
detaches and it claps, right?
It's just
They're
like
not
a
just going up a
short track
mountain.
ski. Yeah.
They're going in a like this like around like blockades and stuff, like around the mountain.
Yeah.
Did you not notice that? So
Yeah.
they're
That was
going around. They have to change direction while climbing a mountain.
yeah. Because the
And
skis are
then
different. They're thinner and they're, yeah.
yeah, and then they take their skis off, I thought,
Uh-huh.
and they run in their boots or something up the
Yeah.
mountain again.
Like
So
stairs
they're
kind of
still
stuff.
going. Yeah,
Yeah.
wild. And then they have to put their skis back on and go down
Well,
again.
they
They
have
have
to
to
take off,
slalom.
they have to take the stuff off the bottom of the skis, though, too. The grippers,
Oh yeah, yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
to do exchange
So
zone
they
stuff.
can go down.
Yeah. Because friction. Yeah.
And then they got to slalom down the hill.
So
I
that's like,
watched the
that's,
sprint one.
yeah, they don't have the longer one yet. That was the first. They have a longer one, which takes, it's like a half, half. I forget how long the distance is. It's much longer.
I just thought it was absolutely ridiculous. They're just making shit up. Like, what are we
Well,
doing here?
I mean, isn't every sport just made up? Basketball. Think about basketball. Think about sports. Actually, we had this conversation at practice, walking to the fitness center the other day. All sports are just stupid. They're all made up. The only one that's not stupid is running because that's the most natural thing you can do. But you're taking a ball and put it into a net. And then that could be like this at soccer. You're kicking it. Can't use your hands unless you're the goalie, right? Or you're taking a ball and flicking at somebody, catching it in a net and going back. Actually, I think that's one of the oldest sports known because it was like Native American-y, I think.
What is rugby?
Lacrosse? No, lacrosse.
Oh, really? I thought rugby was old.
No, I think this is like
No.
from like I think like Native American type thing, Indian type stuff.
Oh,
Um,
relax, bro.
uh, s- so that's all just stupid made up stuff, right? So like, what is the difference between run up a hill with the skis on your back versus not? It's just like 21st century version of stupid stuff. Right? They're all dumb. It's just all like, let's
I
compete.
guess.
That's all it is. Like the Olympic
They just
Games originally say, I'm going to throw this disc over there. I'm going to see who can throw it farthest. You only can do it a certain way. Okay. Sounds good. But the only normal thing is from here to here, I'm going to beat you. That's it. Run. So what do you know,
I
people?
mean, you're not wrong. That's a solid argument.
Even
I got
swimming,
nothing.
even swimming compared to running, swimming is not a natural thing. That's why it's so flipping hard. Like we're not meant to
You don't
swim. We're
think?
not fish. That's so hard to swim.
I
It's
mean, yeah,
not
it's
normal for
hard.
humans unless you have fins in your extra longa, whatever little flippers. But yeah, those are
Um,
sports for you.
Speaking of that, next sport, rucking. They should make rucking a sport
Like
at the
mountaining,
Olympic Games. Yeah,
weights.
they put weights in their backpack or whatever. I mean, whatever it is, and you walk. It's supposed to be really good for you, apparently.
That's what actually see tangents. Jesse is gonna hate this.
Sorry,
But
Jess.
speaking of rucking, like
Welcome
it's
to our brains.
so I mean her brain's like that too. Come on now, Jess. But you um put Kara on her podcast with Des. I always refer back to their podcast because when she used to train, like if they're running like 20 miles that day, she'll run. Alberto Salazar, one of her former coaches, like he would have her run for 16 miles, and the last four put on the vest to
No.
simulate the last so many miles from 22 to 26 to feel that heaviness, the weight of it. I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. So now that Des is getting to trail run, she did her first trail 50K the other like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
They've been practicing with a little bit of weight going up and that sort of thing as you're running. Because it's, when you can't
Wow.
train 100 miles without simulating it because you ran 100 miles a week or whatever, 80 miles that you would
Yeah.
destroy yourself for a race.
Did she do the same race that Molly Seidel got third in or something? I forget what it was called.
No, Molly did the 100K. And then
Oh,
Des
Des
did the
did 50.
50. That was her first. That was the first ultra
Her
on
first one.
trail.
Got it.
Yeah, because the Des has the world record on road for is it 100K or 50K? 50K maybe.
I think it
forget
was
what it
50.
is. Yeah, yeah. When she went on the
I think it
bike
was
trail,
50.
yeah,
Mm.
50. But
Yeah, that
now
was
she's
pretty
getting
cool.
the trail world with that. But that's the rucking vest. New sport. There we go. Ruck it out.
Ruck it up.
Ruck it out. Yeah.
What else we
Share
got
anything
here?
else?
Oh yeah. So we'll stay on Olympics. Did you watch the Louise Elisa
Alyssa
Louis
Louis
Alyssa
Lou.
Lou
Alyssa Lou.
Alyssa
I
Lou?
couldn't watch any Olympics. I don't have
You didn't
TV.
watch it on your?
But I mean I watched like the replays of things and watched like the
Yeah,
skate
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was
Yeah.
bonkers.
It was really good.
She was cool. I really like how she wasn't like the typical figure skater that's like
Yeah.
don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, that's fine too, but
She's more
relate
on the
more.
Tanya Harding side than like Michelle Kwan, but I do
That's
love
what I'm
Michelle
talking
Kwan.
about.
I love me some Kristen Yamaguchi. I love me some Michelle
Yeah,
Kwan,
baby.
man. They shoot, but Tara Lipinski and all that. But you got Tanya Harding. She hard.
I like that that
Yeah.
energy she was
But when
giving.
she came out, she was. But what? Go ahead. You say what you're going to say, and I'll say what I was going to say.
Well, no, I watched the replay of it the next morning because I had to go to bed. And she skated, right? And she looks very alternative. She actually reminds me of someone I went to high school with. But so she finishes her skate. It's the last one, and she was really excited, and she was like just herself, and she's skating off, and she goes to the camera. To the camera, she goes, "That's what I'm effing talking about." But she didn't say effing; she said the real word. And I was like, "Whoa, I love that."
They can edit it out.
I mean, they played it, but they just silenced the F part.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, NBC. All right, that's cool. But I come from a world where I played basketball and soccer and did all of the contact stuff. So like, I like a rough and tough kind of chick. And I always tell you, I don't understand how runners can just be like, before a race, like, hi, Rachel, give her a hug. I'm just like, what? Like, don't you want to kick her ass?
Yeah, well, I mean, they do, but they don't want to say it. I think it's just the awkwardness and the uncomfortableness of it. I think they're just like doing that to overcome because they're so nervous and like it's like an awkward thing because they're so nervous what's coming. I think, but yeah, no, I liked her because of that too. But you could tell she was going to win when she when she skated on there because she was just like da 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 da.
So
like
relaxed.
it was like there was no like tenseness to it because it's like I'm here and I'm going to do the best I can versus like freak out about it. Because when you probably tense up in that sort of sport, you're going to crash and fall compared to the guy that happened to him because he had all that pressure sort of thing. He was much more probably tense about it.
Yeah.
Because he has never come to the point where he has fallen before really and how to react to it. And she was just like out there, just like gliding, having fun, doing her thing, whatever things she was doing, jumps and all that, and landed them. And it was very like, it's funny because you would think, like with her style, she'd be more a little edgy with like all of her stuff, but it didn't seem like that. That seemed like a typical like ballerina esque like skate.
Yeah.
She looked really fluid and really like versus like hardcore, like doing some I don't know some crazy stuff and no backflips like that. It's like more alternative kind of skating like he did, versus hers is much more like whatever. And she had some fun stuff in there too, but you could just tell like she was happy doing it, and that's why she won.
Yeah. I was gonna tell you to make sure we talk about her this camp.
Yeah, and her cool story too, coming from China and all that, and her dad and all that sort of thing coming to America. Yeah, it's crazy.
All of his children, he has 5 of them, and they're all surrogates.
Yeah,
isn't that nuts?
I mean, yeah,
he just wanted kids.
Yeah, getting out of China and all that, and coming to America and representing the country and stuff. So that was pretty sweet. And you do hear about, and this is kind of like deep state kind of stuff, but that they sent a spy over on her years and years ago. From China.
I didn't know if that was true or not.
That's what I mean.
But that's a reason why she stopped skating for a while.
I don't know.
I thought something like that.
Well,
but if you look at videos of her skating 2 years ago, I mean, she looks like a Tara Lipinski.
Well, she was tiny. She was like young when she.
And then
won
you look at her
thing.
now. It's like, oh wow, it's like she's an actual girl. Like she's
But it was she was
I liked
cool.
her a lot. Big fan.
No, hi June. Are you gonna have June now?
No, she's in her jumper, playing around.
Oh, is Craig bringing her down?
No, Junie is classic second kid. Psycho.
You can hear her.
She's gonna be wild.
All right, what do I got? What am I gonna say? So
wait, I had one more thing.
Oh, What?
This is for the ladies. They're
Oh,
gonna be
I'm not.
real
Let
excited.
me just leave really quick here and clean my
No, no,
coffee
no.
mess up.
So
It's
I
really
have been
getting
on a
bad over there.
search for good running shorts that don't cost a fortune. So like most of our girls, they wear Lululemons, you know? So it costs a lot of money. I'm not about that life. I have been on the search for shorts that are dupes of like the Nike split shorts. I forget what that sub brand is. You remember? The split shorts, the Nike, the you wear them all the time. Whatever.
Like
Anyway,
like the brand Nike. Like what do you mean?
yeah,
I'm
there's like a
confused.
like a
What's it called? Like the
yeah
Swift? I don't.
Swift. Yeah,
Oh,
Nike Swift.
oh,
Those ones and like Lulu shorts, and I found them.
oh.
Are you ready? They're gonna
Sure.
get blown up
I bet
on Amazon.
all the listeners here.
They're on Amazon, and
If
they're
you
called.
put our name in the coupon code Bumpin with Josh and Leesa, you get 20% off. Click it, like it.
More like 10%.
Oh, 10%. We don't have that great of contract yet.
Link in bio.
Like,
They're crazy yoga. So CRZ yoga, and that brand, they make the like fast and free style of Lululemon shorts, and they're not full split, which I like. Those so the Nike ones that you have are
yeah.
full split, and I don't.
You
Girls
don't
don't
want to
really
show
like that.
you don't want to
We
show your
don't really show our
leg.
tushies, you know, my Nike legs.
I like it. Mm-hmm.
So they're like they only split like 3/4 the way up, and they're really nice. But crazy yoga, that one, and then gym people, all caps. They make
Okay.
good. I ran on them the other day, and I was like, "Oh, these are nice. Like, all right, I can deal
So I
with
should
them."
get some. I get some team shorts.
That's what I'm saying. Like they were only like 25-ish for shorts.
Well, I can just get those and then just make a Lululemon symbol on it and give it to the kids. So that would work.
That might be illegal, but we'll still do it.
Like, oh, it's Lulu. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, you shouldn't
Lord.
have said that. Now we can't play that prank.
No. Well, if they watch this, they can get a free pair.
But you can even tell they're
Oh wait,
Lululemon
it's already
dupes.
free for them. Never mind. They get everything for free.
You're like, yeah, thank you. They're definitely Lululemon dupes because the like the tag that's on them, it's like a lemon, and it like kind of looks like the Lulu symbol.
They should have made it
whatever.
like a pear or something like that. A Lulu pear.
Yeah. It's great.
Lulu dupe. A Lulu dupe.
So, gym people and crazy shorts. Crazy.
Fun.
What did I say? Crazy yoga. They're pretty
All right.
nice.
So that's in
Should've.
your mug. What's in my mug? Well, my mug spilled. It was a latte with I made some syrup, somewhat. It was brown sugar, cinnamon, and rosemary. But now it's all over my table.
You're so
But
extra.
me,
You're so
yeah,
posh.
no, but I'm bougie dooley. That's what they call me
Bougie.
at school, bougie dooley. Speaking of bougie dooley, you know how? So I talked about this. Um, I talked about this spiffy thing the kids started. That somebody else started. And we did at school. So on Fridays, I guess it's an organization that helps kids who need some nicer dress clothes. You can donate some like clothes, and I have plenty of clothes to donate, but I
Oh,
haven't done that
okay.
yet.
Yeah. I've
Right.
heard this.
And
Yeah.
so I, one of the students who's like is in charge of it for our school, who's helped put it out there for our school. He was like, "Are you gonna dress up tomorrow?" I was like, "Oh, sure." So I dressed up into your wedding suit. I think. Well, maybe no, maybe it was your wedding suit. I don't know,
Dang.
or parts of it, or something like that. I forget what it was, but
Was it
whatever I
blue?
had, part of it was blue. Yeah. And so the kids all liked it. They were like, "Was that tailored?" And I was like, "Yeah, I had to get it tailored up. I could tell it tailored. How much was that?" I was like, "I don't know. We're not talking about that." But
Actually, it was cheap.
so I had the tie and everything and all this, and um, they liked the liner that was copper inside. I was like, that's some extra flair. I had to put copper in there. I
What
didn't
was
wear
that
the
brand for everyone watching? What was that brand
I
of it?
don't know. I don't remember.
I
I didn't
forget.
wear
We
the
did it online.
I didn't wear the suspenders or anything, but um, so they liked it, um, and that was good. And now kids last week, yesterday, some kids wore a suit because I wore a suit the previous week. So that's a cool thing. So what is going on with track? So we have our indoor state meet coming up this week. I'm going to go to it this year. Last year I couldn't go to it because it's during school work day and I couldn't get off.
Huh.
But this week this year is on the Saturday, so I can go to it. And some kids qualify and they want to run it, so we're going to run that. We got Silas, who we ran Finley meet I was talking about earlier last weekend, and the kids ran really really well. So Silas qualified in the 3200. He had a great race last weekend. Um, Hannah in the 32 as well. Lucy in the 16 and 8, and the girls 4x8 all are going to run this coming weekend. So
I have a question.
be fun. Yeah.
Is indoor track set up the same like postseason way that
No.
outdoor track is?
No.
How do you qualify?
So for indoor track, it's not OHSAA. It's not part of the state organization. It's part of our track
Right.
coaches, cross country coach association, OATCCC. Um,
It's
so you
the
have to
letters.
get in on how fast or how far or how high your mark is. They rank everybody throughout the whole entire season. And
Okay.
like the top 16 kids who want to go can go compete. So you truly get the best of the best kids
Okay. Yeah.
versus like going from district regionals to state, where
Yeah.
like sometimes this is stronger than this one. Some states do this other than Ohio, but we do like the outsource season. Like you have to make them here to here to here to here, and then you can move on, regardless if you're not faster than somebody else in a different district. So they all get to go. So we'll leave Friday after school, and have them compete on Saturday, at the Spire Institute up in Geneva. Nice track, 300 meters, huge facility there. So we'll go do that, for that. But last week we were at Finley, and we went last week because one, the kids wanted to compete. That was only their second meet they did in the indoor. I don't like to do much in the indoor because they've all outdoor season, which is more important for us. But we went to that meet because they wanted to get those hamburgers. Remember I
That's what I'm
talked about
talking
last year?
about.
Yeah, but it wasn't Burger Week that week, so they didn't have the other special ones.
Oh,
Yeah, but it was still good. They had burgers too, but we still got burgers and fries and all that. And I bought them as an appetizer because it was a long wait. We got like these appetizer that was like a chicken and waffle thing that was really good. There's like 8 of us, or 9 of us. So I bought 2 for the table. And of course, the ladies didn't like to venture out and get different flavors and try things. So many of them didn't eat it. But me and Baird and Zach Baird
classic.
and Silas ate a lot of it. Um, but we had that and it was good. Now track
Sounds...
started this week officially.
Yeah,
Outdoor
baby.
track. Yeah.
I do
Started
not
nice.
coach track.
Dude,
Just want to put that
we
out
do
there.
need coaches though.
I'm sorry. You hear my kid screaming upstairs? Craig would lose
We
his
do
mind.
need some sprint coach because the sprint coaches this year. It's back to me. It was like that years ago when me and Corey, the old Corey, we did it years ago. Just the two of us. It was a lot. So it's gonna be a lot this year, having to coach both things. Not both things,
But you're
a lot
getting
of the
paid more,
things.
right?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Sure are. So that started on Monday. It was good. They got a lot of new kids. So there's a lot of learning this week and again next week, get them in the condition. A lot of news. Actually, some soccer girls came out this year, which is pretty cool to see. Like
Yeah.
5 or 6 of them at least trying something new to get them better prepared for their soccer season in the fall. So that's awesome. But they're most of them are brand new to track. So I had to literally yesterday I walked around the track and told them what all the marks were. And we had a test on it and that sort of thing. And they actually did pretty well. So we did that this week. Weather was nice, but this coming week it's going to be raining the whole entire week. So we'll
Rainy.
see
Yeah.
how that goes. But track is back for those who aren't in a winter sport because we still have people playing basketball and swimming and all of that. We'll have to wait till their seasons are over. Hopefully, they continue to win, and then we'll see them when they're done with their winter sports. One thing we started, not started, but Hannah, little Hannah Gimmel, she rolled up
Well,
into practice.
firecracker.
She rolled up in
She's
practice
so
on.
excited right now that we're talking about her. Oh my god, that you like me!
She did text yesterday and she was like, "Don't worry, Josh. Our family is in from Florida. So if you go viral in Florida around the country, you can thank me." I was like, "All right, Hannah, we sure will." But we started this scoot time trial because she rolled up to practice one day, indoor practice
Scooter.
with a scooter.
You sent me that
like the
video.
little razor.
I
She
told you she could walk faster than she's
she
riding
didn't
that
want to
scooter.
drive to she didn't want to drive to practice, so she scooted.
Yeah, why would she? She lived 40 yards away from the school.
Yeah, so yeah. Well, they drive and they live a street over. So, uh, or on Miami, just whatever. You do you. But she scootered, and we had his timer in a 400. So we have our list now of kids. We're going to pick a kid every so many days. I'm going to put everybody's name into a generator and click that kid. And you have to scoot around the track 400 meters. We're going to rank everybody's time. The current record is 142 for a 400 meters on a scooter. And I was like, it's harder than you think because you kind of like squish into the track. I'm like,
Yeah.
we
That sounds challenging.
So
God,
she did a minute.
Don't get hurt.
She is currently the elite winner. She is a minute 42 on that scoot around the 400. So that's something
She
we're
better get
doing.
practicing. Hey, make that an Olympic event.
Yeah, really, that's fun. All right, I want to go back to cross country. The reason what kind of we started this podcast is because of all the stories that like we get from like that. For example, kid brings a scooter to practice. We're now going to have a scooter time trial. It's like, are you actually doing your sport or are you just playing around? I was like, well, I mean, it's both. Uh, running's not the most enjoyable thing sometimes, so we have to do fun things. So, I mean, we started it because of all the stories we have of kids. And for cross country last year, I don't know how this came about, but you know, on our sheet, we have a workout for the day where we're doing. It's like different groups do this and this and that. It's a whole thing. That's why I always type it out and the kids can see it beforehand. And then when we get to practice, I'm like, you know what you're doing? You know what you're doing? So I'm like, I don't know. I didn't read it. It's like I go over it again. Right. So they're really good students and they do well in school, but sometimes they're not just that they still don't know what they're doing at practice. So they're very unobservant of important things that we are doing, like the drills and this and that. But they will find the dumbest thing and attach themselves to it that has nothing to do with practice. So one day, I don't know what was the first item we had.
The plant.
It's the, it's the
It was
plant.
as easy.
Yeah. So Allison, she's the hoot. Funny. She was giving us, or was it me? Was it my plant? Yeah, I think. Was
Are
it?
you
Did she
Are you
split it?
really gonna argue about this right now? She brought 2 plants. One for me, one for you.
But so one was in the car and one wasn't, right? I
You
don't
had
know.
put
Whatever.
yours in the car already.
Yeah. Okay. And you weren't there yet. So she brought the other one out and she put it on the turf where we like sit and warm up or whatever for a second. And the kids were just, we didn't say anything. The plant was just there. The kids had comment after comment after comment after comment after comment about a thing that was sitting there that they were so distracted by because they didn't know how it fit into the whole equation. It had nothing to do with them. So they're very observant on stupid things that have nothing to do with what we're actually doing, but they can't focus on doing the hip drill correctly because they're talking the entire time.
Oh.
So it's just become this thing. Every day we bring out a new item.
Yeah.
So one next day it was like a little micro machine car that was in the back of my car. I put on the track. Instantly noticed it, and we didn't talk about it at all. Or one day Allison brought a painting she did in high school.
That's a good one.
Or the microphone that was in the back of my car from like Madeira Mile. That was sitting there. And the kids pick it up, start singing with it. And we don't even respond to them. Or one day it was like my goggles that I had from that day's class in school where we were doing like some lab sitting there.
Do you remember what mine was?
I took a picture. I took a picture of every single one.
Oh, you didn't take one of mine. Then. It was, you know how I make the witches in my Halloween garden? My Halloween yard? I have the black foam heads. I spray painted it black. So creepy, man. They were so creepy. I just brought this head with me.
Yeah, that was when we were
and I
at
put
Dawson.
it down.
Is that Dawson, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they loved that. Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
They just like tossed it around. Like, what are we doing?
One was
with the head today, guys.
Yeah, one was a shaking like marker, like a paint marker. Gosh, what else was there? Oh, a medal when we did our long run at the bike trail. I had an old track medal. I laid on the ground. Silas picked it up and put it on.
They just can't. They can't not touch it. They're like little kids.
So good. So that was like dumb stuff like that. Those are funny stories that were like, oh my gosh, these kids! I swear, it's hysterical. But what else is going across? Oh, speaking of cross country as well, for those, we always do in May, our recruitment night. So it's May 9th this year when we invite the kids that we're recruiting out to run cross country for us. and I'm writing those letters right now, handwritten letters. I'm going to send those all out to uh, the kids, some eighth graders or some high schoolers that we want to run. So working on that, and then next couple weeks we'll have our. So I'm trying to tell stories, and then she's showing a dog. So I guess we're done with that. All right. What else we got? Since she doesn't want to hear anything about my cross country stuff that we have coming up, that work
Yeah,
I'm doing, she's not
you have
really caring
recruitment
about.
day, May
This
9th.
is this is no, you missed a lot of time, other stuff about that. This is just like at dinner, and I'm trying to talk, have a conversation with me, and she's like this. Like, F this. I talk to kids. I can't even like converse with adults because she's talking to a kid. So you don't have to respond to a 4-year-old. Let her color. Just like block it out. It's like school every day. You block out 80% of what the kids say because it's just stupid. So like, if you're a little toddler, let her go. Just ignore her. It's like Craig. Stop looking at her. Just look right here and talk. She's still going to talk even though you're not looking at her. She has no idea you're looking at her. Just let her go. But anyway, so I guess I won't talk about the cross country thing I was going to do, but who cares
This is
for that?
so classic you.
Yeah. Well,
I
it's
just
my
was
mug.
petting my dog. I thought she would look
I
cute.
listen. It's a dog. I listen to your mug. Now you can listen to my mug. You gotta look at me in the camera.
I'm looking.
All right. What else happened at school this week? I already told you the story yesterday. So if any of the kids in Batavia are listening to this, so when you're a teacher, you get observed by your principal. I like when my principals come in because I do my job actually and don't sit at my desk all day and I teach. And well, kids say, would say, he doesn't teach. That's all I do. I'm not really ever sitting at my desk. I don't like sitting. Actually, at AP Chem this week, we had the ACT on Thursday for our sophomores and juniors practicing a real one. And the day before, the AP kids were like, "Hey, can we do some practice ACT stuff instead of like AP Chem lecturing stuff?" I was like, ugh, sure, yeah, okay, sounds good. And I didn't know what to do with myself because they were doing like practice stuff for ACT on the computer, and I'm just like walking around the room like, what do I do? What do I do? How do teachers just let kids just sit there and just like do work, like not like interact with them, talk to them about stuff, do work, blah blah blah. I'm just like twiddling my thumbs, running around the room like an idiot. And I was like, how do people do this? So I don't mind when the principal comes in. I like when they come in and observe because then I can show that I actually know what I'm doing and know how to teach. And so when she came in, my principal, we were doing a lab, and it's an eclectic group of kids. I have some high functioning kids who are on the spectrum and some lower end kids, and I have some, it's a wide range. And like many of them actually are missing because they were at like a field trip. So it wasn't a huge class that day, but it was good. So a big range of kids. Um, and so throughout the bell, it was fine, whatever, and it was good. One story was funny is that even when the principal, who's like the head of the school, is in the school, kids can still act stupid and don't are unaware of what's going on. I mean, you can act the same. Like I will discipline you just like if she wasn't here. I don't care. But so I teach chemistry, and we're using a volumetric pipette. It kind of looks like a turkey baster. We have to squeeze with your hand and release it so the fluid or aqueous solution comes up into it and fills it up. And it's like 10 milliliters, very small amount, but like it's a long glass tube. And we practiced with that the day before to get ready for the lab. And I had one student, maybe he watches this, or she, whoever you think it is, watches this. And he decided, well,
You just said.
he decided to play with it and do it and not do what's supposed to be doing with it. And he's like, "Mr. Julie, come here." And I was like, "Yep, I have a question." He takes it, it's supposed to be vertical. He took it like this. So the outlet's like pointed towards me, like there, right here.
Oh,
And decides to yeah, like spray it
did
in
you
my
get hit with
face.
it?
It was like a little bit left. And I was like, "Dude, do you have any idea what's in that? Like it could be something else that could,
The
you know."
acid.
Yeah, I'm like, "Oh my gosh."
What's
And I
acid?
was just like, "Do you think that's the appropriate way to use that device?" I took it down. I was like, "Use it
You took the
properly."
gun barrel down.
Yeah, I realized, like, what are you doing? He's like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Oh my gosh, child." I had nothing to do with the principal in there, but I was still at the same time, I was like, wouldn't you act a little bit different? Because now
Yeah.
you could get in trouble because you just like took it in my face. Whatever. That's what happened this week with that. And then the SAT, they did the practice SAT. I sent you that video, that short. It's like teachers, the teacher one about, do I put my email
Oh.
address in here? So the kids had to put, oh,
It
for
asked for my middle name.
God's,
Do I have to put my middle name?
yeah. Like it says name, your email, your mom's email, and the date. So you can
Your
get your
mom's
results.
email.
And it said, and the kid was like, I was like, all right, fill this and out. And the kid was like, do I have to, Mr. Dooley, do I have to fill out my email? Yeah, it says put your email in there. And a video popped up, like one of those videos on Instagram popped up of a teacher saying that. Like somebody was coming up to the teacher and he was like mocking it. I was like, yeah, that happens 100%. So that is true.
You tell these stories and I'm like, was I don't want to say stupid, but unaware as a kid?
Well, I don't know. Speaking of unaware with kids at school, like, every kid sees what they want to be. They want to be doctor or nurse or lawyer or, engineer, X, Y, and Z, but they're very unaware of what that takes to do
The
that.
work it takes. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like what level you have to be at to get into the college to do that, to get into that grad school to do that, to get into that med school to
Yeah.
do that. Because everybody wants to do this and they're taking classes, like chemistry. And if they're not doing well in chemistry right now in high school, my class, not to be mean, but like you probably aren't going to be this level of of a career that you want. Unless something really changes and you work whatever hard. But kids just see things and want to be that versus knowing what it takes to get there. That's a conversation that, I've tried to have with my students,
I
but
know adults like that.
overall, yeah, like you're not at that level. Sorry. Like you're going to do great at what you do, but you're not going to, not to burst your bubble, but like to crush somebody's dreams. But you have to have reality and realness to your dreams versus just, I can be that. Like, yes, you can be anything you want, but you've got to be able to work at that. You're not working right now to be at that. It's not going to happen. Those sort of things.
True.
And then hopefully with school coming up, we have a full day of, I think this week coming up is going to be our first full day of school, first full week of school. And I don't know how long because of snow days or like an ACT day. It's been so long since I've had 5 full days.
Dang.
It's crushing into our AP time to get ready.
This is gonna be my first full week of not having to watch my children because my mother-in-law's back in town.
See, first full week of work. Oh wait,
holla!
You go to vacation. Oh, they're back in town now. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, they got back on their 6-week excursion, looking all tan.
6-week excursion, coming back for all the rain for that.
Yep. Well, they brought some nice weather yesterday.
It is. All right.
Today,
Speaking of that, we can get into our last segment, our pour of the week. So, what are we've got some good stuff that's coming up and that happened well that you want to recap on? We've got a few things to finish up the episode.
Is this where I talk about positive things?
That would be the pour of the week.
Okay.
Yes.
Just checking.
Give me something.
Gardening.
Yeah, that's your thing. All right, gardening.
I did
gardening.
so much yesterday. So I know Blaine's already does like winter sowing, I'm sure, because he's got a greenhouse. I don't have a greenhouse yet, Blaine. I'm working on it.
Hashtag Blaine's Blooms in Madeira.
Blaine's Blooms, sponsor. Drop it here.
Maybe wear his shirt next week. Yeah, Blaine's Blooms.
Yes, you should.
Sheesh.
So I got all my soil down. I put a little bit more soil in my raised garden beds. Some compost. Planted all my peas. We did a ton of peas this year.
Ton of peas. What kind of peas?
Lots. We have snow peas. We have snap peas. We have sweet peas.
Snap? Ooh, I love sugar snaps.
Sugar snaps. Sweet peas, and then another different type of sweet peas. Georgia helped me plant everything. We got our lettuce seeds in, all our greens. We got a ton of greens. All the potatoes are in.
All right.
I think that's all we did yesterday.
It's going to rain a lot.
Work.
It's going to get a lot of water this week.
I finally took down the winter decorations.
That's nice. The Christmas decorations. Oh,
sorry. Well, they're about halfway done. I got to do the other half on the outside. Yeah. The inside's next weekend.
All right. Now I would go with the weather. The weather was great this week. We had that one day was weird with it snowed a couple inches in the morning, then it all went away. That's Ohio. That's Cincy for you. But the weather's been really nice. Runs have been nice. Being able to run in t-shirt and shorts and get sweaty and all that. So the weather is becoming pretty nice right now. That's my first one. What do you got else?
Yeah. Ghosty is our dog Husky. She's turning a corner. We self-diagnosed her. She has this thing called SLO, which I don't know what it means. It just means
student learning. For all the teachers out there, student learning objective. Don't ever say that ever again. SLO. Go ahead.
It's a disease. It's an autoimmune disease. It
Well,
has
that's a
nothing to do with
disease in
teaching.
schools too.
Her nails are just falling off, and so the quick of her nails are exposed. So it's very painful for her to walk. So the weather's nice. She gets to sit outside because she can't go on walks right now. But
Get her
we've got her on a.
nails done.
There's no cure, of course, unless you want to put them on steroids for the rest of her life, which we don't do that.
We're not wasting that money.
No, they're just not good for anyone, to be honest.
Drugs.
She's on a ton of we figured out that we're just gonna throw a ton of supplements at her.
Nice. Okay.
So she's turning a corner.
Give her some garlic pills.
Well, that'll make her breath worse.
What's next? I would just say the end of the winter season for our kids who ran this winter. They improved a lot. It was really fun to be able to run with a smaller group. I mean, it's fun to run with a lot of kids, but when you have the few amount of kids who really want to be there every single day and showed up every single day, it made a big difference. And especially the ones who are seniors, just really impressed with them getting up in the mornings and weekends and then after school when they don't have to be there. It's not an official season and wanting to get better. It's already paid off. And I'm super excited for those kids in the springtime and what they are going to hopefully run in their last season or their junior year. So those rats.
Yeah, that's nice.
All right,
that's
one
fun.
more. You get the fifth one.
Well, I already talked about it, but the last positive thing is I don't have any friends my own age that run with me, like ever. Never had that.
Yeah.
So it was really nice to run with Libby and like talk to her. And I was telling you guys last night that I had a more in-depth conversation with her while running than over like a glass of wine at like dinner with our other friend Courtney. So that was nice. I really liked that. I don't have any friends that run. So yay, Libs.
Right. Yeah, Miss Lippy. Get it. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Is that what we got this week?
That's it. That's all I got. Life's awesome.
She always going to say that?
Yes.
No.
It's my tagline.
God, horrible. All right, bump it out. You're horrible. Ready? One.
Oh, I don't have any content
Good
left.
night. Blink.
Dink.
Blink. Howdy.